Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man. Affliction is enamored of the parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news? What is the princess's doom? What's sorrow craves acquaintances at my hand that I yet know not?
Two familiars, my dear son, with sour company. I bring the hidings of the prince's doom.
What less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment banished from his lips, not body's death, body's banishment.
Banishment, be merciful. Say death, for exile hath more terror in this look. Much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Here from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory torture, hell itself. Hence, banished is banished from the world, and world exile is death. Then banished is death mistered, called death banished. Thou cullest my head off with a golden axe, and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
Deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness, thy fault our law called is death. But the kind prince, taking thy part, hath rushed aside the law and turned that black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou sees it not.
'Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing, live here in heaven and may look on her. But Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship, live and carry on flies in Romeo. They may seize on the white wonder of dear Juliet's hand, and steal immortal blessings from her lips, who even in pure and vestal modesty still blushed, as thinking their own kisses sin, but Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies may not do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. And sayest thou yet that exile is not death? Hadst thou no poison mix, no sharp ground knife, no sudden need of death? Thou near so mean, but banished to kill me? Banished, O friar, the damned used to that word in hell. Howlings attend it. How thast thou the heart, being a divine, a ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, and my friend professed to mangle me with that word banished?
Thou found madman, hear me a little speak.
Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment.
I'll give thee armor to keep off that word. Adversity sweet, no philosophy to convert thee. Thou art banished.
Yet banished? Hang up philosophy unless philosophy can make a Juliet, displant a town, reverse a princess's doom. It helps not, it prevails not, talk no more.
Oh, then I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they when that wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute thee in thy estate.
Thou canst not speak of, thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet, thy love, an hour but married, Tybalt murdered, dotting like me, and like me banished, then mightest thou speak, then mightest thou tear thy hair, and fall upon the ground, as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave.
Arise, one knocks, good Romeo, hide thyself.
Not I, unless the breath of heartsick groans, mislike and fool me from the search of eyes.
Hark, how they knock. Who's there? Romeo, arise. Thou wilt be taken. Stay a while. Stand up. Run to my study by and by. God's will. What sinfulness is this? I come. What knocks so hard? Where come you? What's your will?
Let me come in, and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Oh holy friar, oh tell me, holy friar, where's my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
There on the ground, with his own tears made drunk.
Oh, he is even in my mistress' case, just in her case. Oh, woeful sympathy, pitiful predicament. If so lies, blubbering and weeping, weeping and blubbering. Stand up, stand on you and be a man. For Juliet's sake and her sake, rise and stand. You should not fall so deep in oh.
Nurse!
Ah, sir, that's the end of all.
Speakest thou of Juliet, how is it with her? Doth not think me an old murderer. Now I have stained the childhood of our joy with blood removed but little of her own? Where is she? And how doth she? And what says my concealed lady to our concealed love?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps, and now falls on her bed, and then starts up and Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo's cries, and then down falls again.
As if the name shot from the deadly level of a gun. Did murder hurt? As if thy name's curse and murder has kingsmen. Oh, tell me, friar, tell me, in what vile part of the anatomy does my name lodge? Tell me that I may sack the hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. Thy tears are womanish. Thy wild act denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. Unseemingly woman and a seeming man, an ill-seeming beast and seeming both. Thou hast amazed me. By my holy order I thought thy disposition better tempered. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself and slay thy lady that in thy life lives, by doing damned hate upon thyself? Why railest thou on thy birth to heaven and earth? Since birth and heaven and earth, all three do meet in thee at once, which thou at once wouldest lose. Fie, thou shamest thy shape, thy love, thy wit. Thy noble shape is but a form of wax, digressing from the valor of a man. Thy dear love sworn but hollow perjury, killing that love which thou hast vowed to cherish. Thy wit, that ornament to shape and love, misshapen in the conduct of them both, like powder in a skilless soldier's glass, is set afire by thine own ignorance, and thou dismembered with thine own defense. What roused thee, man? Thy Juliet is alive. For those dear sake thou wast but lately dead. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings light upon thy back. Happiness courts thee in her best array. But like a misbehaved and sullen wench, thou pounce upon thy fortune and thy love. Take heed, for such die miserable. Go, get thee to thy love, as was decreed. Ascend her chamber, hence and comfort her. But look thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 20,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Go before, nurse, commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt unto. Romeo is coming.
Oh Lord, I could have stayed here all the night to hear good counsel. Oh, what learning is, my lord. I'll tell my lady you will come.
Do so, and bid my sweet prepare to chide.
Here, sir, a ring she bid me to give you, sir. Aye, you make haste, for it grows very late.
How will my comfort is revived by this?
Go hence, good night, and here stands all your state. Either be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of day disguised from hence. Sojourn in Mantua. I'll find out your man, and he shall signify from time to time every good hap to you that chances here. Give me thy hand. 'Tis late. Farewell. Good night.
But that a joy past joy calls out on me. It were a grief so brief to part with thee. Farewell.